Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called Outbreak Island. Came out recently on the 28th of October from developer Tiny Magicians and publisher HypeTrain Digital, and they were kind enough to provide me with a key to check this out. And this is one that actually has been requested by a few of you on the channel as well. I've seen a few of the comments saying that I should check this out, so here we are, and we're going to check it out. So, survive on a remote island where a mysterious outbreak awakens bloodthirsty monsters at night. Craft, build and defend your base in the brutal world of Outbreak Island, an open-world sandbox survival horror game. So this is in early access, and it's £12.79, so it's not super expensive or pricey. There is a £4.29 like supporter pack thing. It's got a few achievements. It's playable on Steam Deck apparently, and it has cloud features, family sharing, and all that kind of stuff as well. So looks pretty cool from the like the screenshots and things like that, and it's saying very positive on Steam as well. 81% of reviews are positive, so yeah, seems like it's landed. I guess with all early access games, it's going to be what's it like in terms of updates and support, but it is on update number 7, which was posted as recently as 5th of December, which was just about a week ago actually. So it seems like they're keeping the updates flowing thick and fast as well. So with that all said, sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe, and let's check out Outbreak Island. So it says here on the bottom right, this game doesn't save automatically. Use beds to save your progress. You can also place tents anywhere to create your own save points. Okay, and actively developing the game, still a work in progress.
My father believed his beam would give the world free energy, that it'd light up Earth's darkest corners. But all they saw was a weapon, a profit machine. I remember this island differently, sun-drenched, alive. Dad promised this was our safe haven, that the farm would protect us. We built it together, planting trees, fixing the roof, until he vanished.
Oh.
They stole his research, pushed the tests too fast, and when the beam ruptured, it didn't illuminate the world. It scorched it.
Okay. Pretty cool opening premise there. Okay. We've been playing this 4K, high settings, 120 frames and all that stuff as well, so should look pretty nice, hopefully. Old beam from the sky there. Okay. Kind of intrigued for this one. Okay, bottom left, we've got our health, food, water, and our stamina. We've just arrived on the dock. Beam activated, electricity enabled. Okay, so survival. To stay alive, you must eat and drink regularly. Hunger, dehydration will slowly drain your health and can lead to death if ignored. If you die, you will respawn at your last save point, but you'll lose part of your inventory. Okay. You can use inventory to manage all the items you carry. Limit slots, support stacking for certain items. Use, equip, or delete directly. Carrying too much items will slow you down. Damn it. My loot goblin ways. The map? Oh, okay, we're down there on the bottom left. And map seems fairly big. Oh, this stuff, this side of the island, the east side of the island is all work in progress. That's fair enough. We do have this kind of south and then western up to the north area. Got a journal, some challenges. I quite like that. The little achievement hunter within me is actually a fan of that. Like, you get a little bit of an XP reward for like making some different stuff. I like that. And the survival day. It's kind of like an in-game achievement list, but you get XP for it. Big fan of that. I'm those that don't know, I do like to do a little bit of achievement hunting and stuff like that on the side. So anything that gives me a little bit of extra motivation for that is good in my book. So at least at the moment we can't interact or like pick anything up. You know, we're starting this picking up stones and sticks and stuff like that. So let's just follow where the game wants us to go, I guess, for now. So Sky Beam. The beam activates every night, providing electricity to the island, but it also poses a danger by summoning aggressive creatures across the island. The beam can be emerald or red. More danger. So every third day, it'll be a red beam. Okay. During the day, there's no electricity. Therefore, you'll have to refuel generators and other devices using fuel cans. At night, a beam activates, providing electricity to the entire island. Interesting. Like, switch on that there. There's a dynamic day-night cycle. You can see that on the top right corner of your screen. I cannot. It does not show that, but at least not yet. Initial impressions is it looks quite like the lighting and everything looks quite nice. It's nicely detailed. The trees look good. The lookout point. Check journal for more info. So we just need to go here. Okay, that's cool. Check out the watchtower. We can now put that on our little compass bar up at the top. What our sprinting is like. You can access your quest journal to view active story quests, and you can track them. Yep, that's all good. And then you got your challenges. Yep. Your knowledge points is what we get for them. So we can pick up those. We can pick up our berries. One thing at least. Oh, can't just run up these though. A little bit of a. There we go. Oh, you can't run up these either. Okay. It needs to like smooth that out a little bit so that you can just walk up those normally. Little things that, on the one hand, you expect in early access, but on the other hand, you don't. You think that would have been solved potentially. We've got a knife. I can read the beam cycles. The beam operates in two distinct phases, day and night, each with unique effects. During the night, the beam is activated, providing immense power to the island, but at a high cost. Intense radiation causes unpredictable mutations in living organisms and disrupts natural behaviors. When the sun rises, the beam is deactivated and the power is cut off, leaving people to rely on manual tools and alternative energy sources. And it's only on this island, like the rest of the world isn't affected. Did it say why we've sailed to this island? Like we've come here on a boat. Okay, up we go. There's the watchtower. So we can check the map, and yep, we now have that on the map. Got some water storage, got a chest there. Don't really have anything to move the water into, like a canteen or anything. Right click doesn't do anything, left click just does the as your normal swing. I know watchtowers all look the same, but this reminds me remarkably of Firewatch's watchtower. In fact, could it be the same asset? I love that game, that Firewatch game. Very short, but fun game nonetheless from Camposanto, wasn't it? Pick up the toy, pick up an apple. We really grab things with like enthusiasm. Look at our hand as we grab it. Yoink, yoink. Proper little looter hand. We do have a bed here as well. First alarm, something is wrong. People have started disappearing. Strange natural anomalies are occurring, and many residents report seeing bizarre creatures at night. Today I saw one myself. At first I froze, staring at it, but then it suddenly charged towards me. I barely managed to hide. Starting to question whether we should continue. These creatures, they might just be the beginning of something far more sinister. Okay, so if we can't use the bed right now. Okay. So head to the gas station to find a vehicle. With some luck, you'll have the wheels. Okay. So yeah, we're very much in tutorial mode at the moment because we can't build anything, and we also can't save. Looks looks like that bit's closed off. Can we ignore that? Just want to have a little look. It seems like it just goes round and down over to there, which I think, like I said, we'll have a little explore once it's opened up a little bit more. I think at the moment we're very much on the rails of the story. Check I'm going the right way. Yep. Okay, so for battles you can use firearms or melee. All firearms require specific ammunition types, which can be found in the world or crafted at the weapon station. Some weapons can be modified at the weapon workstation, and you can find rare ones as well. So all the ammo is kept at the bottom. And then everything's got a weight. And then just what we've got equipped. It's not like we've got a hotbar system or anything like that. Well, we do, because when I press 2, I just ate something. So there is, it just doesn't show you what's on the hotbar. Reload, so we've got some bullets in here. Let's see these weird green ones. Oh, we can actually use that for cooking. Okay. You need electricity, and then you need wood planks and matches. Okay. So there's quite a few recipes. That's cool to see. Different tools as well you can have. This guy's dead. Okay, they're like glowing. More bullets. Where are we trying to get to? Gas station's right there. I guess that yellow truck is what we're going to use. Oh god. They're like electrified. Oh, okay. So bodies disappear. Any little hidden bits? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Check the journal. Farm awaits. Seems like it doesn't matter if you hit him in the head or not. They take 2 to 3 shots, it seems. Drive to the farm. Farm's further up. Okay. Okay, operates at night. Okay. The vehicle trunk can be used to store stuff, and you can carry more and travel efficiency. Love that. You can put logs on there as well. And you have a respawn. You can upgrade the car too. I like that. I mean, that's a pretty cool system. Let me, so refuel with full anyway. We can open this. So we do have our very own item storage. So we can literally put like some of those bits in there. It has 80 slots as well. So you're very much going to be living out of the truck, which is pretty good, I think. Okay. I would like to see there be a bit of a reward for having okay. You know, like having a headshot, clear it out maybe and stuff. Like, I don't know. Seems like it's just free shots regardless. But initial impressions, like right off the bat, I know we still got a lot to. We're still pretty much on the tutorial wagon at the moment, anyway. It's it looks pretty nice. Some decent systems in here already. Obviously, lots to still be developed over time. Seems like a nice variety of items. I'm not sure what they're all used for yet. It's promising crafting and all that stuff, so we'll have to see. We've got a fuel can there as well. Processor. So the loot goblin within me is quite happy. Quite happy indeed. Okay, so that's the blue kit we picked up was the vehicle respawn kit. Fill the canister. We can pop that in there. That's cool as well. It has a little like green little slot effect. We can hold 3 cans. Don't have any logs to put in yet. You can store all. It'd be great to see like a store similar. That'd be quite sweet. Oh, okay. Okay, not sure about melee because it... Oh, okay, he ran off. Yeah, not too sure about melee because I think if I have to do melee, I will do melee, but there's no block or anything like that. Also, I'm pretty sure there is a camera thing, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have to drive into this little bit. And then you can refuel the vehicle. Okay. Well, let's drive up this road. Little windscreen wipers as well. Pretty cool. Is that like a little invisible wall to stop us going out there? I mean, stuff like that I would rather not see, but I think that's because we're on the rails at the moment. Let me just have a look. I think it just wants us to go to the farm first. So, fair enough from a tutorial point of view. I don't really know, other than just maybe just get rid of that, but then just have a message like, you can't go this way yet. Well, the character's like, maybe I should go to the farm. Like, do that first. You can use a map or radar to navigate the island, see the position of your character, vehicle, quest, and locations, and some are not visible on the map and only appear after discovery. Okay. So, we've got map pins as well. So, fairly your standard open world stuff right now. I think it's got an interesting twist on the zombies, having them like, not electric zombies, but you know, affected by the storm, and there's a bit of an electrical current. It stands out a little bit rather than just normal everyday zombies, I guess. Yeah, we're getting hungry as well, so we're gonna want to eat. Should we try and see if we can run one over? I feel like I missed that one, but he still fell over. Oh shit, they throw stuff? Okay, they throw stuff when you're in a car, perhaps. You're not just invincible. We do have a flashlight. We can pick up a log. You can find logs on the island. You can put them on the trunk of your vehicle, and then store them at the sawmill. Okay. Well, might as well. Since we found that, might as well chuck that in there, like that. I really like the truck actually, like having that as like a central place for like storage. There we go, yeah. And just being able to, like, yeah, play around with that, that's pretty cool. Let me just pop that there for a sec. Okay. Yeah, being able to, like, store your fuel there, store the logs, have a little mobile. Basically lets you kind of live out of the truck, which is quite nice. Probably eat something. I think the UI could be used with a little bit of an update. I don't know, it's not very... You look at our health, our food, our water. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, like, not having a hotbar, not knowing if I can just press like one to 4. Like, it does work. You can press those numbers and it will do stuff, but it's not like an assigned hotbar wheel or anything like that. Or a repair shop. If we open up the map, was that's a sawmill there? Okay, so sawmills. Oh, is that the sawmill? We've got to go to that sawmill. Okay. Kind of get the junkyard, the auto repair shop. Okay. Let's keep going. We're near our quest. I'm gonna turn right here onto the farm. Oh, okay. Rest and recharge. This will be like our hideout. Crafting and renovation. Renovate your farm and farmhouse using crafting materials and tools. Restore gardens, interiors, furniture, walls, floors, and ceilings to create your own safe haven. I like that. That's pretty cool. You need to renovate it for it to then be storage in the future. We can't use any of these now because it just wants us to rest and recharge, I guess. There an upstairs? Yeah. Wait, is this... This is the house from Myst as well. Not that, yeah. Myst if I would have used this house, but I mean as in, like, this is obviously, this house is an asset. It does look a little bit different, to be fair. I recognize the layout because this is the laundry room. There was like doors this way, so I guess this one's been chopped in half a little bit, but I knew this was a bathroom before I even came into it. Right, let's here we go. Got a bed there. The room here as well. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. We've got a knowledge station. So this is where we earn knowledge points from quests and challenges. Spend them at the knowledge station to unlock new abilities or improve your stats. So I don't mean that them using this house is a bad thing either. Like assets are there, you know, to be used. They've repurposed it. It's not like a one-to-one copy of Myst or anything. I was just like the layout of this house. I feel like I've been in this house many times, and it's because I have. So yeah, interesting. Got some more item storage there when it's repaired. Like I said, I like this. There's stuff in there that you need to repair first and things. It's how you use the assets. I feel like they're doing a good job with this at least, because it's like you've got to repair things to make them usable, and it's like a proper base and stuff. So yeah, I'm a fan of that. Let's sleep first, and we'll have a look at the knowledge thing later. So you can save and load your progress scattered around the island. And then you can sleep to fast forward time and restores health, but increases your thirst and hunger. Okay. We can save to slot 1, so we don't lose anything. That was our intro sequence. Apparently we got an achievement for that. Okay, unlock the past. So, search around the property to find the key to the basement. There might be useful items and tools stored down there that could help you get started. Okay. Now it's morning as well. So let's have a look. So, increase loot container search speed. I'm pretty sure that's what we'll go for. Endurance. Unlocks advanced crafting options. Increases carry weight capacity. These are like one-off kind of perks that you unlock as well, rather than like a multiple tiered kind of system. Quite a few of them though. To be honest, ensures all collected mushrooms are non-poisonous. That's pretty cool. Improves stealth when hunting animals. Increase fishing speed. Seems like there's a lot here, to be honest. You get your logging speed quicker as well. You can swim. Improve building and renovation capabilities. I think let's go learn crafting. And then we can see what else we can craft. Let's go downstairs. Yeah, it's a different version of the house because in the Mist one, it has this here. It has another bit here and it goes into this kitchen. Right? And I think that's the hallway. That's the basement. There's like little cupboards and things like that. But here was like another room, not a hallway. So it must be like a variation. We've got variations of this asset. It's not the exact same one, but it's definitely like based off of it. There's the key. So new assistant on August 23rd. Or August 23. I don't know. I never would have guessed that the local fisherman John was such an expert in physics. He seems like an ordinary man, but it turns out he has a university degree and years of experience working in scientific laboratories. He's become an invaluable assistant in our research. Without his help, we would have hit a dead end long ago. If anything goes wrong, I'm confident that John will be able to help us. He knows more about the project than anyone could imagine. And then that actually unlocked a quest as well. And the start of experiments on May 12th. Okay, so it is the day. Today was my first day at the lab. This project has the potential to be revolutionary. We're working on something truly groundbreaking, the ability to enhance the human body and mind. If we succeed, it could change the world. I think Howard will like it here. The island may be remote, but the surrounding nature is breathtaking. So far, everything is going well. Okay. Well, not any foreshadowing whatsoever. Let's open that. Do down here. We've got a generator with a little bit of fuel in. We've got a melting station as well. We can place stuff in here. Some scrap and stuff we can pick up. Farming for watering. To water your plants, fill a bucket with water from a nearby source, then interact with the garden bed to pour water on your plants. It's cool they've got a full kind of farming thing here as well. Okay, you gotta put the bucket down. Got another fuel can. Those both there. Okay. So let's look at our quests. So, new assistant, explore the lake house. To find John's house and explore it. And melt the scrap. So the melting station is perfect for turning scrap metal into valuable metal bars. Gather metal scrap from around the island, bring it to the melting station, and refine it into metal bars for crafting and renovation projects. So if we place that in there, and then do we just leave it? Oh, no electricity, but it will do it at night, I guess. Or we can turn the generator on. So even during the day, when the beam is off and there is no electricity on the island, you can power various mechanisms by fueling and starting the gen. Remember to turn it off as it consumes fuel. Cool. Okay, so it literally... You don't need to worry about connecting things or anything like that. There we go. We'll pop that down there. You literally just have it on. And it's one by one. So you gotta do piece of metal one at a time. And we do now have the time on the top right as well. So the day-night cycle's like activated now. Okay, so we can turn that off. I don't know if we have a crafting bench yet. We have a... Oh, we have our wheel, though. Press and hold Q and you do get a hotbar wheel. Okay. Okay. Can we take some of this? I don't know. How do we craft? We actually don't have any storage at the moment, do we? Because all... Does it say yet? Just cut the logs. So head out to gather wood logs. Bring them to the lumber station. Cut them into planks for crafting. Okay. Well, I guess let's leave all of this in here for a sec then. All those back in. I think we're still probably on a bit of a... Less of a tutorial, but still a bit of a tutorial. I'm gonna keep those logs and pick up some more, but... I guess just quickly... Take that can with us. I wonder if the zombies are still out at night or not. So that's the lake house there. That's on the way to the sawmill, so we might as well. I guess just out and down the road, isn't it? That's it. It's gonna turn right. Oh, wait, no, we on this road, aren't we? I think. Not tracking us on the dirt roads themselves. And if we go onto the main road, we turn right. There we go. All the way down this road. Guess we can stop and have a little look. You got a lockpick. Okay. Not to pay attention to the car wheels too much. Necessarily look the most realistic, but so it's pretty decent. I mean, for the price, they're not asking for the world either. £12.79. It's not super pricey on the one hand, if it ends up becoming like a really good survival game. I wonder if we can search the ambulance. We cannot. It is but a prop. I don't think any of these you can loot or interact with yet. There's a crate there, though. More rounds. Okay. Transcript of pilot's message. This is Captain Williams, flight 320. We've lost engine power and are going down fast. Tried to regain control, but something wasn't right. It felt like more than turbulence. We've thrown off course and are completely lost control. If anyone hears this, activate emergency protocol. The access key to a supply locker at the military base is in the crew locker beneath my seat. Contains critical tech components. Please don't let it get lost. Be lost out here. Okay. So, it's in the crew locker beneath his seat. So we just got to keep an eye out for a crashed plane, I guess. I do like that it keeps it as a journal though. Save the game. Okay. Okay. Oh. I was just trying to have a look, see. Is that a giant crab? Kind of ran it over and then almost flipped the car over at the same time. Military note. I used to train regularly at the military base, but over time it became overcrowded. New recruits kept pouring in. Command eventually set up a separate training camp near the checkpoint to handle the overflow. It's fully equipped, ammunition, supplies. Before we left, we secured a weapons locker with an electronic lock. The access code is 9761. If you find this, take what you need. You'll need it more than we did. We can disassemble that there. So we now have a tent, so we can save wherever we want. Some alien mutant crab meat. I guess, do we have like a somewhere where we can view our skills? Doesn't seem like it. Other than at that skills bench. Okay. Let's have a little explore here. There's a log here. I can go there. Nice. Okay. I think as well it's just the one truck. All the other cars seem destroyed, so it doesn't seem, it's not like State of Decay or something where you can like swap them over and stuff. I think like it's, we're given that indication anyway. And this is single player only. There's no co-op or anything like that, so you don't need like multiple cars or anything. Today, my brother and I are going on a camping trip in the forest and hunting. It's always been my dream to learn how to shoot with him, but he thinks I'm still too young for that. I'll prove him wrong. I've secretly been practicing with the shotgun, and I'm starting to get the hang of it. So is that a little nod that there might be a tent out in the woods? Yeah, there's a quest. So yeah, could be a shotgun on that quest marker. I like that. I like that it has these little notes, and then those can be little quests that you go off and find if you're interested in it. It's pretty cool. Another fuel can. That's good. And that's actually fuel storage. We can fill the canister from storage. actually pretty handy. What's this here? There we go. Another vehicle respawn tool. Okay, that one is full. Quite a bit of fuel here, to be fair. That one's already full as well. Okay. Got even another one. Don't really do much for that one. Okay, so this is the place to come for fuel. Just some random corner on this road. Oh. Kind of gone past the lake there, haven't we? We'll see if there's like a little road. Little trail down, which the trail was right there. Let's go around this way. There we go. Okay. People want to like turn the truck off and stuff. Like it's we've been playing too much Hail to the Rainbow, so you've got to like adjust it. Right, there's a log. There we go. I think we can just hold 4 logs. It is just the 4 logs. Okay. Got some mushrooms. Little cooking station. Can't interact with the guitar. Okay. Is that garden soil? Okay. Oh, we're full. Not good. I think the storage in the pickup is quite generous, to be fair. You get like 80 slots. Some coal as well. Interesting, it just does food and water replenishment as like a percentage rather than like an individual unit. Okay, there is another one of these, but don't have any space. Last hope. If you're reading this, it means we've come too far. There are things the world needs to know. The project was too massive for a single person, so 5 lead scientists were involved. Each was responsible for a specific sector of research and had a unique access key. Here are their names and roles. Dr. Richard Chapman, the exact location of his key is unknown, but he worked in the railway tunnel. If the key still exists, it might be there. Dr. Evelyn Marlowe, physicist, energy specialist. His key is hidden in the archives at the military base. Dr. Marcus Hale, chemist. The last known sighting of her was at the Coastal Research Center. Do you think Evelyn and Marcus swapped around? Because not to like, you know, pigeonhole people's names and genders and stuff, but Evelyn, and it says his access key, and then Marcus, and it says the last known sighting of her. So, yeah, they could be just really progressive. I don't know. Dr. Emma Walker, neuroscience expert. Her key is located in her office at the the Arctic military base. And Dr. Samuel Bright, project director. He may be found in the pendulum bunker at the heart of the island. These keys are the only way to gain full access to all areas of the pendulum bunker. John. So, the question is, where's John? Where is John? What's happened to John? Loads of different ammo types. What we got? We got pistol, rifle, shotgun, sniper, crossbow, rocket launcher, and flamethrower ammo. Loads of different weapons there, which is cool to see. And Quest Scientist 1, we kind of just start with Scientist 1, I guess. You got to do it in order. So the railway tunnel. And that's probably the main kind of story quest. And you got all these little side ones. And I like that, you know, all of them give you these knowledge points. And it seems like it's tracking, you know, pick up your notes, go to your locations, kill enemies. So it's all working, it's doing its thing. It's pretty cool. If you're watching this far, let me know. Would you want to see more of this? Would you want me to keep going and we play through it? It's pretty interesting, to be fair. It's got my attention. Had my attention, now it's got my... No, was it? What's that saying? What's the Leonardo DiCaprio in Django? You can craft items, tools, or renovate your base using a work table. Work tables can be found in different areas on a map. Was it? You have my curiosity. Now you have my attention, isn't it? That's the saying. So you can craft tools like hammers and screwdrivers at the crafting station. Tools unlock new crafting, cooking, renovation, and modification recipes. Renovate your farmhouse using crafting materials and tools. Restore gardens, interiors, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So, to get this straight, we have to come here for that, though. Can we not build one of these at the house? Maybe there was one of these at the house. So we need some planks. We need saws for that. We need hammer for the metal. And then some of these are locked. The damage, the vehicle can be damaged. Okay. Need a drill bit. Plastic components, lockpicks. I'm quite intrigued by the various different stuff that you can craft, to be fair. Hammers, we need planks for. A saw, we need a plank for. And the other things you need that. Okay, so we do need to do the wood first. Oh, here we go. Little bag of metal. Go have a look, see what's in this house as well. It's very, very nice though. Nice little bit of ambient sound as well, not too overkill. I would say, at least during the day, it's very empty. Now it does say there's hunting. So presumably there are wild animals. There we go. A couple of deer over there. And there is fishing as well. But no zombies, so maybe do they only come out at night, maybe? Is it like safe during the day? I can see why this is very positive on Steam. I do play a lot of early access games, including survival games, and you do get those ones that sit on mixed or negative, or dare I say, mostly negative as well. And this one does have a certain amount of like polish to it. I guess still early access is not. It's not like, you know, it's not perfect by any means, but there's a lot of thought that's gone into this. I've spent my whole life fishing. There's nothing like the quiet of the water and the thrill of a good catch. But ever since those beam experiments started, everything has changed. The lake I used to fish in is nearly empty now. The ecosystem isn't the same, and the fish are all but gone. I won't give up though. I've heard there's still plenty of fish near the fishing village. If I can make it there, I'll set up some nets and start collecting food. It's the only way to keep going. So that's where John's gone then. So basically this lake is now empty. Can't fish here, but there's still plenty of fish near the fishing village. So that's probably where John's gone. And that's over there. Obviously on the ocean, I guess, rather than lake fishing. So fair enough. I think let's go try one of these side quests. Let's go find Tommy's shotgun. Although it is starting to get dark. On low first level, let's eat some meat, drink some water. There we go. Our health didn't actually recover. It's meant to, isn't it, when we sleep? It's quite refreshing, though, from a survival point of view as well, that you don't have to sit there crafting an axe and chopping down trees. You don't have to sit there picking up sticks and thatch and stones and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a bit more on like a, well, what it is, like a post-apocalyptic scavenging side of things. Oh. Okay, I don't even know if I've got the tools to take that down. Doesn't matter. Okay, we get some raw meat. Don't get any hide or anything. Okay, so we're not too far. Let's see if we can find what happened to Tommy. That's what happened to Tommy. Things are pretty spongy. We've got so many bullets though now. You almost don't mind it too much, but yeah, it's pretty some more logs here as well. We can always drive down here. Well, there's the shotgun. Lovely. Don't know if we need to disassemble, but we could sleep for 8 hours. And save. And we could sleep. I think that's the only thing that's a bit of a shame is that you can't just maybe when we've got a saw or something, because you can pick these up one at a time, but you can only carry 4. So that means you're going to do a lot of back and forward to the sawmill. Just going to use fuel, which might be part of the whole loop, really. The dev wants you to be doing that journey so that you're using fuel up. Makes sense, to be fair. This might be a little bit tedious going back and forward. Oh, okay, and he just... Oh, you just spawn out of nowhere, do you? Okay. Weak ass shotgun. Okay. Can we loot any of these? No, they just disappear. So they just take up your resources, basically. Can we sleep a little more till morning? There we go. That's what we want. So let's I'm gonna need to start thinking about cooking stuff, to be fair, because we're gonna get low on those bits and pieces. What was that quest for deer hunt? Hunt a deer. We already have, but I guess that doesn't count. So it's three revolver bullets or 2 shotgun bullets to kill one of the zombies. I think I'm going to prefer to use the revolver. Was the Tommy quest complete? It was. Okay. Always the question of, did the deer spawn? It is a very quiet and empty game, though, I'd say. Like, in the sense of, like, AI. Like, the, maybe it'd be cool to see, like, maybe there's rabbits, more deer, even more of, like, the mutant crabs. I think at night it's fine. You've got the danger of the kind of mutants, I guess. They're not quite zombies, are they? Over there as well. Where are we looking? Okay, that's like a ship graveyard over there. Got some interesting, like, I think the world build itself, like the world, like the island design is pretty cool. I do want to go exploring. It does seem to reward you for that. But I think there's a little bit of a question mark over all the birds cheeping, but there's nothing much else to make it feel like a living world. Plus, God knows where this deer's gone. Just have to wait for another deer. Oh, there's a boar. I hope. Or is that a bear? I think it's a boar. Looks a bit too stodgy. Yeah, he's got some tusks. Okay, 2 shots. And we get 1 piece of meat for the boar. Whew. It does go where you want to aim, to be fair. It's definitely using shells and not buckshot. I don't know where the deer is. Can we clamber up stuff? We can jump a little bit. The question should just be hunt something. Well, I'm sure we'll bump into some more deer as we continue playing. So back to the car. The truck. Yeah, I'm liking this so far, though. I think it's interesting. It's got some good things going for it. I think let's put all our raw meat in here. And some of the scrap. And like I said, it would be really nice just to have like another key here, like F, and just store similar. That would be really good. Really, really good. Doesn't have that yet. But I'd be surprised if that wasn't added in the future. That's a fairly common thing you tend to see. I like as well when you drink the bottles, it leaves you with the plastic bottles afterwards. Though it doesn't seem like there's an interaction when you're looking at water to like scoop it up or anything. In the swimming, I thought I saw a pussycat. I did. Sorry. I thought I saw there was something under the water earlier, and I kind of took like a little glance, like a double glance at it. Oh, we're drowning. O2. Is it? That's nothing new. There's a distinct lack of sound effects for swimming, though. That's a bit disappointing. But that's cool that there's some stuff under here. Again, gives you reason to explore. Would love to see that fleshed out a bit. At least we can swim, but there's no like swimming sound effects. But then also, you know, when you like submerge under and your audio goes kind of more underwatery. Should we try cooking quick? Actually, I'm gonna pull out all that meat. Pull out all the food actually, because we might be able to make some dishes. And let me just test. Let me bring these empty bottles out. Inventory, empty bottle can be. So we don't right click to use. It doesn't work. No, that's just a flashlight. Okay. So it might need like, maybe need to get the bucket from the water. Like maybe that does it first. So we make grilled mushrooms. Oh, we do need fuel. Oh, any fuel? Oh, fuel. Need matches and small wood planks. We have one wood plank. We have one? Okay, never mind. Let's pop all these in there like that. Take the candy out. We'll probably eat that. Right. Got 4 logs already. The sawmill is actually straight up here. Oh, and that's a respawn point for our truck as well. So this kind of acts like a mini gas station. Just without the auto filling up bit. Okay. So that's an interesting stuff there. Like, the cool thing with this at the moment is that I'm like, yes, I want to go and explore. I want to go and see what we can find. And I haven't even really touched into the renovating and the crafting yet and stuff. But I'm still like, my loot goblin mode is activated. Probably not a surprise for those who are fans of the channel and have seen my other content. But that is a good sign, I find. When I'm playing a game and the looting's a bit boring and there's not much purpose to it and stuff, it's a little bit, yeah, it can be hard to keep the interest, I guess. There we go. Let's go around here. I think that would be my biggest criticism. It's empty, and I get it. Outbreak, post-apocalyptic. For some reason, the zombies, mutants, whatever they are, they spawn in the middle of nowhere. Like, fine, okay, and at night. But yeah. Okay, I take it back. These are different. Okay, never mind. Everything I said was before. Where's my shotgun? Dude, where's my shotgun? Oh. Oh. What have we got? What are we using? Are we using AP-20? Whew. It's a Tarkov reference. Yeah. Not a huge fan of bodies just disappearing and also not being able to loot them. I know they don't really have pockets. They didn't look like they were equipped with clothes, but it'd be nice to like at least search them. Maybe they're holding some random stuff. Maybe the nighttime ones that are like electric-y, like maybe, you know, but very interesting though. Like so I only got all the ships sunk as well. Presumably we can swim and explore those and things. There's a cave over there. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I'm impressed, shall we say, as well. Looks pretty good. I said, don't even get to see, like, these guys are easier to kill than the nighttime ones. I would have thought the nighttime ones would have been the easier ones. The crafting station here, where we can make small wood planks and things like that. Okay, so we can make all our bits here as well. Do you need to use the farm as the farm? Can you just pick one of these as a base? So I'm kind of just thinking we just use this as the base then, if all of our wood's got to be chopped here anyway. Interesting though. Yeah, what I was saying before, I think still slightly valid. Other than okay, a few mutants. There's another one. I feel like as soon as I say it, the game's like, okay, we'll spawn some since you're complaining. I want to see you a little bit. Okay, you got no face. No real face. And then just disappears. Huh. Okay. all this. I like it as well that it, on the one hand, depends how much of this we're going to need to how tedious this gets over time, but I do like that it's kind of got this thing that you need to do it. Obviously, we can't do any of it, actually. Oh, thankfully, we do have fuel there. That's good. So we can actually take a few of these out. And just keep a stash of fuel there. Because we found some more fuel cans anyway, so we can actually pick those up later. We can keep a couple of cans here. That one we can stick in the back there. So obviously it's free in the evening or during the day, and then it'll just cut those up automatically. And there's two stations. Lovely. There's some more wood around here as well, actually, which is good. Another one here too. And then we get 4 planks out of that. Nice. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not. I was worried it was going to give like 1 plank or 2 planks for 1 log. 4 seems pretty fair. A whole little. Says, I think the environment and the world is pretty nicely done. And like I said, we know the other house has been used in other games. This might be also like asset, you know, might not be handcrafted. I don't know. Can't really comment on that, but I think it's been purposed and decorated really well. Fits in with the world really nicely. Can't really have too much complaint when it comes to that sort of thing, really. Looks good. Okay. The weight limit as well is very generous. Like 10 planks is only 700 grams. Yet the revolver is 1.2. I've got no problem with that, but very generous. Let me turn those off. Like that. Because obviously we don't want to just leave it running because it will spend the fuel. Oh my god. Okay. Drink a soda. We're getting very hungry, to be fair, as well. We are going to start running out of stuff. Another vehicle respawn point. That goes up there as well. It's like a whole little mining and sawmill operation from the looks of it. Okay. Head up over here. I guess the house has the melting pot thing, doesn't it? Has he done that in such a way that you just have to drive between all the different locations? Because then you've got 200 freaking storage box here as well, though. Now my inventory is too heavy. Okay. There's a bed here. I think the truck isn't bound by weight, is it? The truck's just bound by slot. Yeah, we should be able to put our scrap in. Oh, no, okay. It's not bound by slots. It's bound by just items. Okay, so you do want kind of like your heavier items in there. Okay. As I said, food doesn't seem to spoil or anything either. Doesn't seem to be too much of a thing on that. Seems all quite interesting. So I guess from explore the training camp, and there's the plane crash as well. Find the locker key. Found all the different quests as well that we've got going on. Go from there as well. You've got the challenges, things, and this bit is just going to be closed off presumably, but lots of like little POIs still being built. I like that though. I feel like there's a decent chunk here, and like I said, lots to. I feel like I could go and explore in the meantime. But yeah, I quite like this actually. Let me know how you found this episode. I'm going to leave it there for this one. I'm going to save in that bed upstairs. And if you'd like me to continue with this, see a few more of like the quests and explore, and obviously more looting, what else would we be doing? Then yeah, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Subscribe as well if you haven't already. Really, really helps the channel out. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.